This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Boadu TV so ni yema munyina kwaba emfabra so na Otu Darko say ni pabon for wicked generation for that and squad kufu adonom ne omo makeka ho asante we die turum ebebu main fa so fun from be die sika gift your wire nom yesika bafa stock papa no yetua no more than 20 something Ghana cedis o dey say fan say 25,000 Ghana cedis grandpa. You send try ne yere try ne yere o tifi 5,000. You tifi we try 5,000. Sick now yes car what top millions of dollars. When you scan way na mo bugana faso sa. Otu Darko de watete mo. Atodi general o se sa operation recover all to no. E che dodo e che ye go slow dodo. When you fast na chi chama fungum.
These are things that we must speak against. Wicked people, a wicked generation, a bedi Ghana for so a poor minor this way. And the same leaders of sa party Kwanwa sent him to me bejre and him say ye be flag bearers. Na say ye nyakwanya ya be president because they think Ghana for Jimmy. Massa. And maybe there are times I Otu Darko me betnesia. Sometimes I am a hot kakra on Attorney General say the operation recover all loot no and Kamiako say a door. But you see, look, based on the Attorney General McCain, based on the Attorney General Ghana Fuate, based on the Attorney General Akan, and Yabo be Amamati, it is obvious that this government is up to the task. Yes, it is obvious, sir. These are watertight, if like evidences are. These criminals cannot run away from. These criminals can, according to you, based on the Attorney General Kaye. And I'm talking about the former buffer stock pape. Hanan. So, 5,000 Ghana cedis. How are you able to own about $1.6 million a house in J homes? And that is but one of the plethora of properties and more. Bugana for brown musu krono na emaduane akronfo asefo, and we should be entertaining you in this country. No, so wuti Attorney General buenfuru na onye Ghana ni. Messi wuti Attorney General Dominic Ayine au buenfu based on the explanation wa Ayine emma na onye Ghana ni. I mean why? Ghana for boni be no me. Sir, we are in a hurry to govern. We are in a hurry to govern. You know, amambo futanta krono amambo we. Krono amambo we. Menye sure so ura ba me yana na akufado de. Even in our dreams, o me yes omo contest kro beto abamo. Menye sure. Even in our dreams, even in vision, menye sure so beto abana mo bio. And where you are dear interested Ghana for, irrespective of your political color, you rise up and you condemn it. You rise up and you condemn it. And Mami Hope said a lot of MPP from Penny Fonua, women positions, they are candidates for jail. And they'll be going to jail. It's obvious. Said some of them were trying to cut deals. That be chrono mentality, no, a child swell. What can I chrono? What fra chrono tuma? Nimpabwa chrono pabwa. Na anywhere chrono anywhere. Wakasa chrono na nyansa nyina ye chrono abeda na sem na make. So Attorney General kai. And he made reference to want to make that be so wunim say wo wundi Ghana sika wunim say ya man sika say fire adwuma na say adwuma no why what are you afraid of? And you fa back door ya konko bribe Attorney General. Ya fa back door ya konko bribe bia special prosecutor or whatever. Dabi na say na ekoso dia ene say mu bi so ma me nya adwen o ko keno for yata de na che. Attorney General has come out. Waka in some way say ebi mu pese wom kate kwane. In fact, in short, ebi mu pese bribe no. And according to Attorney General, we're turning all of them down. And that is mark of leadership. Debi ameka say sa adwuma de we ya de na efe ne akono na obwa ebo man Ghana nkan kura bebo abaso ne ene ye bo Attorney General abaso. Of course Americana Otu no we are expecting so betu America more. Oliver Twist will always ask for more, but Attorney General actually say adwuma no onim. Yeah, he had so woman who had in kakra, and he even made reference to some plea bargain here. Who said plea bargain? It was see cases like one to me, and they wanted a plea or some massa who pay plea na court. Maybe they caught because we have watertight evidences against you. What to mean? Kwa Jessica Freezing Bank say what the baba here quine na sikani yamfanya quine. What to mean? Kwa Jessica Freezing Bank say you discani be bro na sikani ya wase esrim and a buy for baba na money na mho basa batire. You think say you own the country? What to me be gold? Murafiara in the build up to 2024 elections. When you could draw betra TV so you gold. When you gold now they pim ho in any serious country, but of course he wouldn't have been arrested because Nana Akufo-Addo is president. Nana Akufo-Addo ntimi ntiaba. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo mekai one of his meetings, if not one of his functions. Ehunu say ohene te ho no mo a, ohene no emse no yare because later no sa na eteye. Ama ye bo national anthem. Eti ohene no antimi ansori. Nana Akufo-Addo through facial expression ehunu say ne buafu. Adio ya bema 10 gram wotimi commande then Greater Accra Regional Minister. I think as at the time Kramponi ababa an interior minister or so. Shekai si kwe bayi a commande no mari obede mo boss wasoma wo obede wonu so dwan kwak ohene no kobu na nimtia na Akufo-Addo magana fo hunu say onu no otie nipa in public and oyohene anche na the same na Akufo-Addo onu aniba video twagu in a different function. Yeah, one national anthem, the same national anthem was so hina sorry into the buafu. Ne banu afa phone, yako. He doesn't care about the national anthem. Na Akufo-Addo went to Mantiana bano. So na Akufo-Addo went to Mantiana appointees. I say Ghana say. And look, Mr. Attorney General, nyawaye di omo meniaje. Ene na bu abaso nko. The evidence is a moment no, watertight evidence. Watertight evidence. And Mr. Ghana for say, entire by these criminals must go to jail. These criminals, they must go to jail. Sakronfoy, they must go to jail. No more men's one prison. Why? Ghana, no work and pay mamwana. Ghana, no work and pay mamwana. And I say, Obiya Ghana real diamamo. Why are you criminals like that? Thieves, Akwanfokwa. And you still have members of the same political party, flag bearers. Hey, now Buffer Store Company you. Buffer Store Company. And your name is say, maybe make us emissary is a good job, but emissary kakra. On bank account ye dey ensato so you see one of the account 10 million Ghana cedis. Obi a wo ye adwuma na 14,000 cedis a month according to Attorney General. By the end I will free so no 28,000 no put the jahwe akwatua ye pentumu ye jekwa enimu it is in order is to assist you na wa brabo ma adwojo se na be ya wonya kromfo ne ade. Eti say even 28,000 Ghana cedis impo ananka wo je no for 8 years me wura. Can you afford a home in chain homes? Ne boy $1.6 million. Can you afford? Do you know $1.6 million? No. Do you know 1.6 million? We are talking about 116 billion old Ghana cedis. What salary are saying? They would you doing as a share companies. Oh, you know, what didn't need as a share companies? Was it your man 5,000? Who trying to get 5,000 cedis a month as a housewife? Granted, legitimate. So some you in your juma. It will be 5,000 cedis. Well, you know, is she able to own a house? Is she able to own a house? The American says, sir, the American says, "Assist no credit. Honorable attorney, forget you. Munko fi ho, munko safe bi si ho. Say can your friend ko bank. You dey share with your fee, munko mu fi ho. akronfo no big tycoons no mo ya akronfo no first can bank etini awo yiri sa wo do sato so bank no won what fees no kura sa akwawi now we may millions of dollars I say 10 million Ghana cedis chicken change oh that be now do they get to a point what me share the girlfriend must ma to dan am atopa buo ba ko pe wo de to dan mo bi atopa buo ba ko pe and you budu abato dan du well, sure, we must talk about it's coming in Isika, and it's because you need strengthened measures. It's because your man, sabi, my jail, you know. But if you are say, what you be finding out now, we are to a certain threshold, ewo krom hadum, you be saying what konfo krom and can krofo be steady. Sankambrano, you be revising to what Chinese people are doing. Say, okoso financial loss to the country. You will be killed and can conform by steady. But they know, sir, they can always get away with it. Argentina will be second for Yata Mataba, not for a very long time. Yeah, who can for Yata case, you know, what are you crash him? Because say OSP is in bed with Oforiato. So OSP I didn't so bad Jumo said there you can't and I'll be leading a crusade. Whoa, leader of the office of the special prosecutor, whatever. You will go. So I want to mean Juma for Juma at all. So I want to mean Jumana for Jumana to be on I can deputy attorney general make say ya can oforiata doc besin ne wutimi fa doc etenema am ka say suit to share ne brofo kan mo ka say suit to share any brofo kan. Do you know the pain you are causing this country? Hey, Ghana for ahobra sequence when you ya ma many papa nom ahemfo amuche business tycoons ahodo wo bibia wo fa kwan bone so ebu wo man Ghana wo kronum faketa se ne praye dwirim kwan so ewi o man Ghana sika no ne pa ko ni wiaye no schools ahodo bia esanke edisie na mbofre tete fom enya nkonya tena so no bia classroom enso yam fancy any stolen amount. Anybody who involves himself or herself in corruption account for beds that were supposed to have been bought in hospitals. Unfortunately, we are seeking into man top beds in hospitals and minimum be what no meaning kwadano at the form. That is the height of criminality they have caused this country. That is the height of criminality they have caused this country. So, for instance, in area of Galamsey, these are people we should not entertain. They are environmental terrorists. Send you treat Boko Haram no. Send you chibomu say yensuo through Galamsey. We must treat them. They are terrorists. Sankrofo, we don't negotiate with them. Unim so no mo say no. The number of people ewu. And na me say me kwachi mo so no kodi nkomobi. Openi na me ko ni fie no. Oma me bottle water. Mentima no bottle water no gusu ewa. Mentima me so say me no bottle water no. Anom catch them say there you bottle water where they free by na be grod ye galam say maybe I want to say baby me galam say no edidi akọ nsuo no a de nsuo no etie ma me bottle water mentima no bottle water no besin because me sro me krom achim si no mintimi no nsuo why because ye nya sabi ejimifo bia wo mo nwene Ghana ho wicked people nkrofo anim nyansa wo mo pese say Ghana that and they are destroying the fabrics of our nation. And you think I'll have time for you? Say, by Nyamia Dom, me by Mahama, say me advice na. Me, I know some Mahama no, akuma no kurano ye, or Dakuma. Me, come on, what's akuma ni pin? What my advice and Mahama? Say, who ye kingpin of Galamsey? And your own work of baby, I could you and yes, our boys, the guys, kingpins of Galamsey. Now, what say a vast land? What saying so? What sense I say? No, my chow. Now, they are watertight evidence. Watertight evidence. Master, what was sentence? You have signed your warrant to die. And I will not think twice. I will not think if hundreds of people are dying because of what activities are. I don't care if you die. Kwame, in our security and intelligence class, me lecture about Dr. Gojo. I saw Dr. Gojo. Or catch it say. There is no one means of leadership approach to governance. So be autocratic. Change na autocracy no beko. will be a democratic. There are times you are a democratic elected leader, but there are times you must apply the principles of autocracy and dictatorship. And yes, sir. Woman phone be say even we parents na ofia enye de bia na be krokroma e to de no mu jimia ya boom. There are times you instill autocracy, and that is the only way the country will live, Mr. President. Mr. President, that is the only way this country will live. That is the only way this country will live. Nipa baku to me e fa man Ghana sika that he doesn't own slow. Look at Give to worry. Look at Give to worry or your bounty. Minti min kan sembia ebe gu nanimu ase sika ikura wi na de ton wig na hye na FM po anka no problem wo sakra nyefe and yet we be bu nani aguso 31.8 million Ghana cedis. We are talking about 310 billion odd Ghana cedis or babesia and ukura any account for. So say when I come from the pre-bargain nonsense which say NDC from Penny for Koswa, I will lead a demonstration against it, and will be leading demonstration against that nonsense of plea bargain. Now a kronfono akotomwa, you should understand me. Because Jessica, look at what Attorney General was saying. Me, I'm from Minyaskakra and Foka. My veteran my radio say Ghana nye. Na obi a on one mobra, kronunti, na wakoto dai wo chain homes. Chain homes se fakwa. Domahama one president netie. One president that year, wakoto da obi a president tie. Akwa chain homes ne or the gaga me president e area. Esu ska no wi o. Na oni pa kono ya chi was me pa chow. I am ready to pay the money. Leave me. What kind of foolishness? What? See, I'm sure you some you become okrom. Na only pakuna be play bargain. Na we trace can be. Na wa fan ho di. Pasa, this plea bargain it must change. Ya chiwa, we be trace kanu. Ya be say at such charging interest. What your interest will be an sentence and so on. That is when plea bargain will have its meaning. What I talk, Baby, I didn't say, me go through. And Uber to me, there are 2 pages in this one, and now, my menu soon no cry as case study come. And Ghanaians will appreciate, say, me sure say, you see, at this point, we couldn't have had any better president than John Dramani Mahama. At this point, but Ghana say we couldn't have had any better president. As a John Mahama, no, Yankupon energy in my hand. Because, send your name, essay kodru yano. So when you be a or what sa Nehemiah, more junior ya de rebuild the walls. And when you be a what Joshua home, I had capture cities. When you be a or what Moses and this were doing, I did leading Crawford. When you be a oh Yesu Christo moja ultimate Crawford. I am saying say Ghana will further walk into an unrecoverable ditch. Thankfully, we have President John Dramani Mahama. And Yema, one in Pam for ministers. Omasha say they are in the right directions. They are in the positives. Come, but Fatu Sumamina, me person be here, Kronubi Obin Swabo. Sabakwa me can credit Hanandie. And the Hanandie, any Attorney General Ekai. Me person Muaba, no more baby. No webisa who say, what mine a yet tree. And now I say, like, very well. Maybe I talk about Facebook no had here. Okay. Money laundering transfers by former CEO of National Food and Buffer Stock Company. How many are there to one? Mami Shemia. Mami Shemia. But what's about joining feed? No, not what according to Attorney General, senior Papa na buru and yayi in susuru. And this is just buffer stock. As he with the MI, God's name for no my. Now, senior, one more year, almost more confiscated properties. Kwame, one more year for all the other criminals. 18 you not only take the money. Now, this can I be will confiscate those assets. No one who say, oh, Bokrono Jimium, no minus no bad deal with Jimium. Next time, Uber Viasabe answer. Answer. And then, look, and now make what Osino. Kwam, a coin no daso because President released 809 million Ghana cedis say yenye coin. na sika na anke de be kwan no mumu wiawia sika na ye be de kwan no sika se DC hospitals atom pagu hospitals mu wie sika no a enya enkrofo no omba wo ne omada fom blocks ya President Mahama AC 123 at various stages of completion say blocks we anka President Mahama bay eso san training to make sure say we have a replica of this blocks at least in every constituency. Yam can't say na say can kromfo bi via ye be de akwakoye blocks and this akromfo na yeso so these thieves akromfo we create minya ho so mo demonstration ni ye hwom say den say me masa Ghana na ni ye hwom comedians yeah they had here but me call ni awo the same name because we no still nye claim me omo Facebook don be hunu money laundering transfers bra Facebook where you be am money laundering transfers by former CEO of National Food and Buffer Stock Company me na me kan kra de nyanka betimi abechimi atene general na aka kwache no atene general because journalists been a kan yanka by now mu America masu jaki atene general aka kwache no and kwam ye mu atene general baso at this point because atene general ye do a ye betra hanum fire papa na yade na mo pene no at least it's done well and atene general this is muye nima bi say Otu Darko me kasa mre muye nima bi say ye bebo mabaso na mahunu say ye papa John Dramani Mahama amamu no ekoye nti de bia me kase so we minister na se ba na ye kase ye ka wasema endwen se tan wo obi antan ye pese wo ye successful na me kam say operation ye street light no a esa mo ye wo achimota ne environs especially achimota forest no ye guso kai ma melindokulu ye guso kai MC ya owo Okanko enough ye guso kai ye ma me oye MP Okanko enough ma me Teresa Ladi Awuni se achimota forest ne empatem ho street light ne adwuma yesra mo fix it na ne onyam hye emra John Dramani Mahama mamumu ye be kai mo ye adwuma pa ye be mo mabaso na emamu ye be twema twene sinie ma edem be ko position so na mo ya so brachle dia ene mo be ko tse senkrofo ne twem no. I am happy sir we have a listening government led by President John Dramani Mahama. I'm so happy. I am kwam no way ya dey na free Facebook ara kwachi ne krakra ne say Mon fanto mame. Me person mu abekan. Okay, I think I can even get it here. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, fantastic. Make them anti ubetim there also. So now let's do this. Let me my main kind etifia semibim. Properties acquired with the proceeds of crime. It not say based on what Attorney General Eka Sikanwa former CEO of National Food and Buffer Stock Company Hanan oviaye no wo mususu say and enya wo mususu is a watertight evidence based on investigations no say Sikano companies be any other things ya mebo bosu yi enu bi ne de say Sikano ye eti what say now omo ba conclusion with the matter and they are proceeding to court making sure say justice will be pressed home. And that is why I'm saluting Attorney General today. Master, we are near Massa Amira, Yababu Abasu, Attorney General. We are watching Kakra with the way and one no. Santram Fufro. Watch them wound to me case, no. Some of your son be bribe Krawanye. Hey, you man, no. 5-bedroom house at Chain Homes. Woman Jaga Nesika at the Akoto 5-bedroom house. Who would tell me once I would castle to Mimpia and a single room self contained. Yeah, can't confront someone. Now, what to data 10 cities about social media diatem? As who then castle, single room self contained to Mimpia, Chromophobia Yosika, Aquacotta with Chain Homes, 5-bedroom panel, and $1.625 million. Tell how many woo him, you cannot crash the wound. Thieves. Kwame, apart from that house, was our 3-bedroom house at Cantonment. It's a Cantonment in Sue. Just on the rich prime areas in Kwon. Baby said we are going to go back so Cotodano. Businessman no Abobrano. One also didn't so person it said we are going to go. Said we are going to go Tom Bro now Tommy. Said we are going to go no a shoemaker. Only brother Papa Bro we are say. You don't want to follow the route of people. You want to get rich overnight. You want to sing the praises of authorities. But the struggles they have traversed, you always want to avert. More person more cut corners to get to the top. ye de ye moa ye fa sa kwa we su bia nka moa me ye nyesika sanka mo so me kwa me kwa sene akwa kwaji obi sika ene ensu abegu na nimu asane ensu yedidi peche bata moa yeah plot of lands at airport awurade nyankopon ba kwa ne kro no ye fe kro no de oba boni ye ye che wane ya che mo boy mo amu wie sika keto no mu nyai kro no de we will not be preaching TV, but I'm telling you akwa we kro no wo bokro no ye che edan ye chain hopes when the president that here 3 bedrooms house cantonment ahanumasa say cost $600,000 plot of land at airport development and $750,000 and don't those times so can you imagine now or some sort of 17-bedroom boutique hotel gumani and a gumani tamale 17 bedrooms hotel clutch and salary of 14,000 cedis a month. Over free so not 28,000 Ghana cedis a month. Miura no. When you see Kawai, I know this is 17-bedroom boutique hotel. In fact, buffer stock credit my ben amoye. Bro, and amusi and amuda commerce schools and webiane. Bro. Amo ana buying to na e komo ba mayi money biako. It is adwuma ya wo ye. What me this 17-bedroom house. My journalist fit me recently. Come ye. Buakamo and I rather be. Journalism are here who because when I did I say Jacqua politics because near Quanadia as a hand we decent job. Charlie and fast how decent we are watching so bad decent. I how do you hear me? But in your way, men are not casting bitch them was a kitten was say yes in do a radimres or no be shrine. Another 4-bedroom bungalow situated at Jolu. Look at the prime area so. In the first place, 10 homes. Secondly, cantonment. Thirdly, airport. Afei, Gumani. A honor no tamale. And look at the hotel. Now, next one I'm making. Jowulu. Hey! Afei, when I produce a crown point, was it sir? Gumani no cry what tamale. Now, honey, a prime area. It is our work now, it's gone. And I wear a honor, Amasamai. Yeah, the young come away, you. Young Trama Saman forever. Yeah, who's can be anyhow? Naminiho. Charlie, don't despise small beginning. No, Skinny Panet Yam. Come here, purchased 0.32 acre government land. Was here to Abaya Sasi? One year, Sikawi was here this can be a Koto Abaya Sasi. Costing 307,000 Ghana cedis. Hey! Hey, can you imagine? Attorney General, I didn't even say when no one boss no. Yate was my boy basso, but the crack saying, and then Crawford almost me miss out. Come catch a count. Well, no, 15 hour treatment where Pima console him, say, Gusu Pim console him. Attorney General, and you man yo, but say, Siano, Yabubo way so no, ne kura me saying. What Ghanaians want to see are these people behind bars. Apart from that, Ghana 4% who say Sikano Yajinina and they have been surcharged with interest. Until we get there, I'm sorry. You go to class 1. We appreciate the effort of the Attorney General. Utimisa Papano, why a crowd so by Juma and Kwame, he's the type of Okasembi, or say, was it what say a cry from 4 can. Anna, yes, what you didn't him over a to assume as on your fast whenever. But the point is that Obetima Rashid in Samako courts and Crawford, Baba Brazil defense abonin se mutokru. Oluzua, Otu Darko Ebesi Abekas Wanyadi, Entino, Ayo Tuna Book, no watertight evidence. It way no a watertight evidence. And ye be said is into the Siana watertight, no, at 10 years, the crack the same. So we could in the booth saying, yeah, you see, these thieves must be incarcerated. Come, we must take the monies first and still incarcerate them, even if it must be a lower sentence. It may cause what Attorney General say. This is what plea bargain is about. What you see can in we are. No one see your interest. What your interest ni we are. Was an come 20 years. But so what trace cannot interest in tea. What the anyahe kodam 6 months. Near who say as convict about dane homaso. When we deal with these criminals like that, when we deal with these thieves and armed robbers like that, a best service as deterrent. That is the way we should go. That is how we should fight corruption in our country. That is the, because Kwame, my mention said the other way, for instance, say assembly na sebi ya no mua na yanka sem ni ye na ye kan no tum na asam no aburu yen bresu faso empanyinfo wo ha nyina ye beka maka ti akan mu no ye se akan mu no ye se ye bu opanyi ohwema mofra we nanka ye bu ananka wefo a wo ka ho eno ti na me dese attorney general ayekrado. Utimi say he's fighting so hard in making sure say we redeem. But you come say you 10 months, right? You 10 months, and there are some public figures are. Odie, enye so am say scan na obaji no oba nam ho no mo a mo for muntum Ghana for betua taxes near dia shame. And Kwame, make we na make office of the special prosecutor say Ken Oforiata akosi sen. Sa kwani na sa office ni edi no omunye studio Kwame ya be say there time for office of the special prosecutor no sa kwani ase odi omje say Ghana for a John ti ya bobo ntini aba press conference back na ne ya de Kenoforiata ya fa ne fugitive ne amema ne different title o yi fa kura ya say what that Interpol red alert ya say sa kwani na tale mu be studio kroma o enye ne ye law ana sabi no medicine. You see, books and kasa and nyansa. Books and kasa and nyansa. Books and kasa and nyansa. Eti adwuma no yeshisha ni ye. Ya beka no kure ama Ghana fan into mapafra. No kure ni bia na me ka kire Greater Accra Regional Minister. Maame Lindo Klu ye kao. So one fix it baby akra. Achimota. And Petem Hormon Kanye and idiot. So fix my. Yeah. Be fair to the regional minister because before I signed a regional minister, there were MMDCs or yeah, you want to show me that's on the head. No, regional minister, that is the one that comes to say, but the group of you said this one because one now the one we I'm a crown put some pressure. Only MMDC show first meeting. My men in some more kind. I was in your seat. I read news about it. I want more pressure. Said you want to be I Jeffrey. It is a MC also fixing light and fixing there. And the mommy Lindo Clutches also one number. It's really Yamon Abaso. So I had but baby I'm in a fire. That's what I'm still on yet. Oh, that be. Do you know why? Before you even proceed, Rome was never built in a day.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
See, in all our arguments, let us be rational and realistic.
I get it.
Okay.
But see
oh, because all the people, yes, who are neighbor.
Nana, why be abona?
You are not being fair.
No. Maka, bese wa ya be.
Okay.
But onya hwete electric kasa.
Okay, so
onya nwie into onya. Okay. Oliver, yes, your power pump.
Ah, ne show komode, yes.
Sadia be china regional minister. Etumi abonwade ama Chimota Forest hono. Kani abaha we will stand up. Ye be man stand.
Yes, I know dear.
Enti asra no. Onye no ho onya bi nka ho. Na mo a Chimota wo de no onya mayen because ho na nwura wo. But
it means this government is a very listening government.
Oh yes.
Nana.
But senior, Achimota then ache.
Oh, Yamani 2 weeks.
That is where our
Kwame, Yamani 2 weeks, please.
Yes.
Kema 2 weeks in Insu.
Achimota then ache.
For you know, if you are procure.
Omunya nintem because me say me ba akra fam ne enkran krodua mu no 18th October na menya 7 years. Menam ho sa ho na ahomachia na dwomenam bepem ne yenye ya wo se kwa be se dem kan wo se ahwem ebia na bibi wom
ya contract akronfo ana
ebia na bibi wom because won so ya ehon so process for hwena no
enso process for nyina ho
enso so bi wiade ne ade a wo ntimi nsore ma ho e me ko nyi obia
na police for no mienu miensa bitumi begina potable.
Now you who pen so
so but you no pay so me share them who pose.
that is an cracker is open so
I don't know.
it will your mass na person so
and I nim say hospital e man no kobon pai wo
ai enya man no nko a
e man no yes
e kristo for me kan say gidifo no no ma je hiri babadie no wo mo ko ho
e kobon pai pa na yen ka say empire na mko muti na yenye street light
nipa bambo yes
police for nankasa na ebo
oh yes it's true
say wo ka say esi sa ampotem no hye no so a ona be hu di nti a ye kasa
true
empire baba ko na mpese hu to ka say so
we don't wish that for my brother.
I'm wishing that for my brother who talk. Me person the car SAC Achimota. You come and understand where we are coming from.
Everybody say brother you be na traffic mu. And na come for free we go be die in the car.
Oh yes. Oh yes, it's true. Some come say mani me hu. What in the camera no phone? Why you call serious? Asma wa kana hu hia o. Die hu ani say hwim. No awura ewura ni.
Ye mu be say kra no say ma lindo kru fa phone frey na ne odise konkon ne kwa kwame no. Ye nyina ye hwekwa betumi afa so. Light ma me wo do mo kotoba ye nyina ye ka ho ye be kwa kose.
Obafru
Pekra light share me talent pa.
Na me ma be me electrician papa ya call Saddam to be electrician. Ye nyina be boa. Just to respect the country.
Kwaju e boa. Ono so electrician.
Wow. Kwaju e boa dey.
Kwaju e boa sen.
They watch the so official is here now.
Patu obi ntwa kwaju ono
na tamamoto we dia no so e. Enso akosi say
tamamoto we dia na obi raise issue say omo construct kwan no.
Okay.
Enti no mu ntimi nye street light. Nkaji say bia omo construct kwan no. And any excuse.
Any excuse because e kwan no mo ye enchenchen
me gba me hu.
If you no. If there.
Okay, yeah. You also make sense.
Because tamamoto we e dangerous so.
Very very dangerous.
Now we no omo twa ma peni bi.
Ah, bibi asiansa.
And then you be investigated 1 month, better 1 month when
committee no man routine. Now we nkoko.
So what we are telling the government is say street light it.
But in all the conversations, you can be brave. But back and I hear the rallying point.
Okay.
Then they say we started a campaign and we are still on. Operation Fix Abia inner cities.
Yeah.
Street lights. One cry. And Achimota one of them. You bought a motorway. So Anna you bought Pokwasi to Awushi. Yeah. Beautiful lane. And so Kwame so car police headquarters.
Yeah.
Anna ye car say mami and you say
police headquarters me kayo. Ya me car say e bi mpo ana me matetes ye so mo sheda. Ana mo ka che we me say omo numu.
Na Kwame say so my.
Ye de nyame ase.
Ka kwa we say say ye beka ye no na ma Lindo Kulu MC ho any MP ho Zeneta Rollins whoever did it
okay
no problem but o ma ye no kwa de
ye bo ma baso yeah
na ye mo ensem ma
oh my yard
they have done so well if you see an baby a o mo form ani nkire e ya Achimota
Forest and then na ye kan
o ma ya Achimota Forest street light the mai
yeah Achimota Forest on
yeah
mo see MC be no.
Oh, you're born, but you're born. What's happening? Didn't man? Oh, the didn't man. What the young fancy MP so? Me and my baby. Ladia,
only akaza.
And DC say what a campaign that say on a national radio. Not any ordinary radio station, but Accra FM. Well, with the tomb say, the no one ever man penya resetting. That's a OMC, no, on to me for phone fret, and now to me respond. Let the other friend here, but on to me, mamma respond. They say, let me say, then Mr. Christian Tetabaja, Mr. Christian Tetabaja,
honor the current MC.
Also, it was what
honor, but Unim, do you know what we do? Come and make us send this and. You see, I'm 18 henceforth, okay? And I think you know so bit my boy minister.
Yeah.
Send a bear sound and call honorable minister so no so better. Because for all you know, a human be bringing a Juma AMCs no so okay. A back a crap baby up pantem honum next like me and fix here. For instance, Achimota MP or me be penny picture. MC on me be penny picture. Na ya be project wa. Okay. Yeah, and who Juma ya be no who Juma ko so be fix street lights.
That's it.
Na we kura mpenfo ma memrem kakra we ya ye kan wonim say baabi a ebe ni pa ye ayawa so weso gon municipal assembly hono
na wonim say
wo mo hwena no ho
oh dabi okura the work different you
hey
Mama send Legon. Hat with me ba. Me say, "Ode muni komo me send ya."
Ah, woman no wa o. Woman samle no we say overhead ni nchen hwa. E di so you wadin say wo ba ayi, wo ba be sena ko either say Achimota police station ho anasem overhead wa eno ansa wa fro overhead in street ni waduru ho.
You see.
Me say ya waso weso go mo hwena no hwa.
You see.
Nana e ho nansa ade ekoso eti ye kan se da wo kan enti mpanfam wa ro no mo nteye ya nko betima baba de kase oh ampa de mo kan eye no kro mo de bem
ya procure enankwa so ba o de kan as a collection ade you tofi bi kra ade
yes
na at least e hu se mpanyifo no eni omo kroma no ya kasa mutie
yeah.
Baba Christian Tetebaja last week wa ha and ya to fire call original minister so
eh
ya ma so until date unya wa bi so wo bo asem we kwa
see
say wo mpeso na wo teso na kanea dum no na na otu ni odi asempa no nyansa ba be ka ofia ase kanea na dum mo fix no what oti aduma no so what da you won't respond to even us we doesn't matter
Mr. Christian Tete Baja. We are told and we are learning so we Okankwe North MC yakasa about street light I am fixable especially Achimota Forest and environment environs I
fall under your municipal
falling under your municipal except to say a hold your Okankwe North.
Oh yeah.
But if indeed say it's within your catchment area there now you're sharing kumoya see be last week or so or last week na e besi na yente from the MC yente from the MC say unni very well Kwame me say mon trainer ono so yem friend wo phone so
that is it
yem friend wo phone so MC yem friend wo phone so Ladi Teresa me no yem friend wo phone so
ono MP no
ono o teacher bed ono the bed and pan teacher hospitals
no okay
she's one of the look me
what the finest
one of the finest
yes
boy Ladi Teresa Wuni
boy adwuma
ye adwuma papa but street light no ma me ya to max
yes
adwuma de o ye but street light in the me ma me no me catch
because that's
street light
oh
ya beka ka Christian Tetebaja ya ye ke
ka assembly na come ho
but as the MP said ya wo kan no said the man me ya obatan papa ya wo no so ya doye ne ade no ono so opia na MC no
is it Vabe or baby na say me yes so Ghana need solar see omo ni nyina solar na ewiane bogu kwa solar
na mche
solar working say solar there obi say Kolebu mortuary road baby e di ofo so Kolebu mortuary street light in you
no
okay so mama can be so that people also will not take us wrong open the few journalists a ball abayachi dom ba power Bejidi se munim say mu yi free mo
CMG yeah di akotene
some of us edrumri bia na ye peye kuyen ye be papa ye car glasses ni ade accident ni ade because ni ye pese abanda da ni twam aye hunu kura biem na ye the president Mahama aba iti misremo we will never be against a government that we brought to power however montie me say ye ba na ye kan we ya is because me wo twa sani nim se ne chiachia is because amamwa ye se dameto o to a wo hu se obekwa kroma ade no gina ntenten nti ye gina ntenten se ne be ya ye kan semu yi na omahunu no maye because the more they listen the more they stay in government for and na me be condemn me ya me bra Anthony Nukwenu Greater Accra Regional Organizer one can say say adanta na info na no se nyom kwan no Lakeside ana botwefo say omo complain do da bi na nke ye to aba na say me complain
also
we have to complain and I'm urging Ghanaians complain in this John Mahama's government the more you complain and the more John Mahama fix the more we get a better country Mr. I don't get it twisted obi John Mahama say ye lodi na man ye Lodina Mahama no ne man ye
no mo he ni mo
what you say ne ma na unhu say bra me say Lodina Mahama when anyone no
na when you back ni say na me say as Lodina the last one the last one
to do corruption now they indulge in corruption you know omo no ma lazy up no mo didi scan so on and so forth na ya rehosem asani yewura Haruna Idrisu kan maybe we have to create a lot of the grade A schools now minimize this animal. Other than that, we are going to see some of these things year after year because at the end of the day, we have a so-called grade A school. na me believe pan grade A school senior ayi my cousin be or UK Donald we are very intelligent but okotre BC or the agro ntin yo yi and ntimi amfa na nko the so called grade A and grade B schools. He was chosen by a school Yekokodru or no kra na ba mu abu. Tamale SDA. I am not undermining them in any way, but I'm not sure say technically say okay say academic ko ai Tamale SDA obenya akumatoye mu akọ.
As compared to Presec
Exactly.
and my school, senior secondary.
So, but when you get there,
You can't big schools, Mr. You can't big schools. You can't schools like senior secondary. But I say big schools for you didn't come on now. We can consider them.
You see, as someone may offer catching and then they say, look, we have a very good student who do not a good student. Because for all you know, your leaders are passing through. And you're moving on a core school, papa. A lot of your parliament go here. Inclusive for no doors is more cook room school. The so-called prem now I call your core prem pay. I mean, no, I shan't ready. A chama wouldn't to me. Bengali. No one go prem pay. Brofo Ben Walker. Basa comparative to be as said you call for over to talk, you know, school. Eti yeah, make question and say, well, it's very important to be critique grade A schools and grade B schools and minimize them. But the taste of grade A schools and grade B schools and parents in Mestre, baby, I could run them back to Biano. Yeah, encourage you amona. The only thing I'm not pleased with is I grab you a free kumasi near na kodrobon so. Na yako any day student or adabraka. Obeko headmaster and say why am I? Meanwhile, obi betua sika de obenya ho ade amano and so on and so forth. Ti ebesre awofo no ayi womo a placing kwadai unimsa kwadai baby o free by wo ye ni day student I was on high dan. Na akwada ono no ohye na awofo nsa. Na okọ boarding house okọ parents ni headmasters nsa no. Sa akwada no ekwa akọbọ ne bro akọ high dan. No what you can imagine the kind of material I expect here free in Kodano as students or mobile being you know, or minor leaders and so on and so forth. And once some na going forward, no intimate minimize the stories na now, senior, my whole premise me drew President Akufo-Addo there. So was this a young conducting healthy
campaign?
Me and find the bonnet channel. Sir Papa we may sure say even at his later days as president or a healthy campaign crowd. I Nanado all that be die no so on the year you 2012 yes. Now the basics of all that be die in na say tiwa omuchire bibi kakra bi na tiwa nso na kwabnane an no share MPP atade munti asem ni ye okuta pump gun action na wo shoot it through the crowd na ye wie ya said you no attach President Akufo-Addo omuchire bibi kakra bi na bema obi enu oye bema chen bi ye nyina ekuta boss President Akufo-Addo no 2012 and he was the main opposition leader and Fofi Antwata no obaya president nti healthy campaign oye na na de be president no President Akufo-Addo has gone down on history as somebody no entertaining hoodlums to the extent saying hoodlums air training you know presidential nurse ma video a poppy out na enkomodie ni nyina center on the fact says ankofo ya training omo every week bi etimi si omo 3 4 5 times na obi tv anse na 3 4 5 times what does it mean so we hardly recognize you know criminal and yet training of presidential nurse all because say ekwa akoto aba omunkoye adwuma under President Akufo-Addo national security ano na ye chairman ade na nsi wo Ayawas West Wagon Ayawas West Wagon was where national security hoodlums are no me party for akoye oton fun wayi circle double ono yesi ni training okoye ja memru 1 month mpo 2 weeks
national security trained aya was wagon to na football akra ya 10 besi na ho report a ba ye recommendations are report no eso just say yenye nyina ya dia
in short commission report it even indicted Brian Champo.
Yes, and or issue white paper rubbish aspect or say.
You understand?
On the onjintum.
Otu my president.
Yes.
Now, what the baby
former president, sorry.
Yes.
Young conducting healthy campaigns. When did Nanado understand say healthy campaigns helps? Nankofuya and then Omoma MPP Mundui. Abranya chama wound to me. Is it not Nanado Danko Kufuado's creation?
The product no.
Na obi a wose sabi yemfa nyansafo nkonkode to me. Ye de nkwasiafo bi te se chama wuntumi ne abronya no
amembo akosi bo afose we tua Kufuado ba me atwini sa pix we say asim preko you atwini modi
what you say agro omudi agro wateche mu ankasa ama drum pempeso a whole general secretary me aminu just a free pok ko dia ne free squad
no letter a petition
was say so what to me a wodi yini pedi anko yini pa be 1000 one people mo de nyina Nanado Danko Kufuado wo creation Canada Japan no mo asem was say ukon national councilor esan say abronye eye member by virtue of the fact so here regional chairman won't me eye member by virtue of the fact say ono see regional chairman omu mu pani bi a ho na even currently offer omu we say wan hu Kufuo no si papa ni yed ne yede na no wan tin your kai e de camera kosi na mu ni your kai wo say o ma ye ne sa pani bi a sa bi aduane eda nanum kra no a no o ka se onidi ye na akwakoye se sebi wayira na adwene no asan na ti na nso nye sa na tie eti so mu ye bibi o mu fa ni die ma no mo mo na mane bi no no so o wa adwene obetimi ayede akira fa ho and look the UP twan within this fourth republic Ebaye, he was the first president for the UP tradition.
Yes, I will UP say I want to chiremi.
Oh, Sameba. Na a whole first president of the UP tradition.
Yeah, a UP promise.
Now, Otu Darko,
Professional
journalist.
So, a whole UP tradition first president in this fourth republic. Now, immediately after say all make his statement, you know. Now, omo imagine say national council be kwa kosia. No, my ye sa decision na e dey sa top up approach ne ba ye no. E dey be ye adwuma de na Kufuo kan. O se mesre metu committee me na ti kakra. Enti se betimi a mo ntwen na pani me nya dai. Me mra.
O de letter ko yo.
Ti me nan asi ade no so. Unim ni oyi ni na free so. Ono an wo fa say your wise the quite former MP
okay.
Former deputy speaker shoot and kill and so mo anya kokuduru and shoot and kill leader unim your kai also penny wa kan so yemfa ona Kufuo ye bunu bio Kufuo des na Kufuo say UP ne dia o oh na ni
UP dia we o kan wa ti
promise oh na wo bia top up approach no one tia say o se mo ntwen ma na mrazo ye ma on fa na ntia bibia yi na ato nche ya ye sa mo ye dia ene ye behwe na nim UP tradition no 1979 dia na asa ato bi o no akwa bi ko ba bi na obone ha sika ne o se kan ye si 83 na sa si bi
come on ba
ni sika ko enti kom de be de le kro no mo no e kom kwa no odwene o ye ne odi be kofie o kai 1979
o se 83 kom na
83 kom na sa SPO oh moment really 83 kom na sa SPO na 1979 ade bi si sa de no e na asa ayi ni ti sesi it was 15th of May 1979 na omampani a wanya ne ba bi kro President Rawlings of blessed memory. Cool. Wanya successful. And yet a trial. No. And the whole idea was that young gun and mass na you know that time there's why you cool punishment in the firing squad. And the trial they broadcasting live on GBC. And let me place this on record. That time na radio akase bi to say Accra FM no muni ho na GBC nkwa it will be any that's what as far as media is concerned GBC and you try papa no ya try wa wie o asem ka o se me wasem ka me nya expert when it comes to economics na say am ne am brofo na am kaka no me expert say me di ya fun pan ebeda for so many days I men dwene ba bia aduane be free aba because I don't know where it is coming from. Me one know a senior military officer. Not to talk of junior. Now, senior high rank officers, so crown say na junior rank officers. Now, say name why day pa, and he became a hero. And that brought forth the 1979 June 4th revolution, uprising, I should say. The anomuno, and so Jensen reverted back to, democracy, constitutional, the any former civilian. So okay. UP tradition there na aka ni aka. And you remember say 1966 two Kwame Nkrumah CPP banned from the system. Nti e beto ba bia na CPP nka ho. That then Hilary Man no person ye MP from the Chrome on a ticket of UNC because that time na UP tradition e mu ache. William Oforiata ne your friend say Victor Usu. Victor represented the Ashanti Caucus. William Oforiata represented the Atem Caucus. And almost say, Papa, who need party card? Until wouldn't mean na. So he was, disappointed. But then Rollins realized, he said, CPP na, ye good and you must see ye free Ghana politics. Mono. A che Ghana for be who say, you moka fa CPP who na papa. Until say, a party be na the CPP dino, a campaigner, a bit na brane. And there came Hilary Man PMP. They used the name of Kwame Nkrumah CPP and a campaign here. Then times na UP tradition, say munchai. And enya Popular Front Party enya UNC and come because of the fact that they are can base, at those to see any base in Ghana, no, nkomu win elections, And I can see for me, we cementiase, and omunyina akoti omo no mko. Now if you put number of votes on me and na nkombetime win elections, no. But esan say name we chet say name wache. And a Hilary Man fan fifi. And then unfortunately one of them became second. But Hilary Man could not, get the 50+1 votes into a course second round. And that brings to four adutum na nimane ne reaction after the 10 since ni pia wante. Wase William Oforiata ye supane sa kan somewhere ni mu fa no during the internal contest. Nti omukọ national contest na odi third no e no omukọ no se eja efie ade baako na etireni tren kan chese ba before me fa nkodi e no si yo na nsemu amuka gu me hu fie no be da ya pepa yo mun sori nkomate eni na enu ani na nsa e na o publish on national dailies mu say on support nyina ma Hilary Man akukọ wanu mu nsu a wo kan na alan ye no
akukọ ayede
wanu mu nsu a wo kagu no wanu akukọ wanu mu nsu a wonfa ne nan kada obekagu enti support ni nyina no ekọ Hilary Man na Hilary Man win elections no and a UP tradition went dead until say 1992 and okra no ma mani ye omo ba ye to ba kwa Rollins do omo hwe ho that time near to president Tanzania to parliament president Tanzania to parliamentary oh na ya bu say Tanzania ya bu omo na anu yi say na yesi bu
now am your parliament amanko.
What is it?
But they could have consolidated their grounds further.
Exactly, and they didn't go. Those are some of the decisions from where the good and they asari so physical. And a Hilary Man winning contest, and a UP tradition until 1992. And Okra and Koye 96, and then Kufua you can ask me redeemed everything. And how Kufua redeemed the UP tradition is what Nanado Danko Kufuado about saying.
Before Kufuor Adubo him.
Yes, look, Edubuahen. Ebaye no be try ne there vis-a-vis what and then Kufuor came.
Okay.
Kufuor came
as a redeemer.
As a redeemer and won it.
Okay.
But before winning it, he brought the rank and file those that belong to Nanado. Because you're Nanado internal campaign manager and not the Babaye national campaign manager for himself. Exactly. And now Japan people think say where Kufuor nipa. Meanwhile, he was the campaign manager for Nanado Danko Kufuor internally. But how Kufuor brought him
Kufuor wise
closer?
No,
press secretary.
Press secretary.
People had different ideas, especially those who didn't know the beginning. King said
somebody who stood against your election
would certainly have that hope in you and then draw you closer. And to Bibiana or call by Bibiano, Kufuor draw them closer. But have you seen same with Nanado Dango Kufuor again? Me pewa sema na eko. Na sebi senka enye nkwan na adwoa. Na enye Nanado na ye MPP leader. Kacha ma wuntumi ye de be MPP na regional chairman wa Ashanti region. Abronye. Ho buno. Na ye de buno se ne sahwani aduro. Since na ka ba akopɛ. Onu nya kukudro timi kasa.
They had about 9 or so.
They had about 9.
But it's Aka 1. Aka 1. Okay.
Aka 1.
Total failure.
Na kwa timi de nsa bɔ ne bo kasa he. Emra wo ho emra ni ho metimi ayi obi dia firi. Ya ton party na ma sabi foreigners. Na sa ko yelobini.
Ayelomini.
Oyelobini.
Ofilomi.
Ofilobi.
Lobi eden.
Ay Côte d'Ivoire area mu hono. Yes na busu fo beja. General woncha.
Yes.
General woncha brother. General so won free. Me am general chama da obi an
general say don't get
so
general ka dey say assembly.
Na ye be won wo ho.
General ka dey
assembly. I no for yes ne no of no. Woni ni bloodline bia.
Obo ano.
On fa no a watete no ne
obri aboa na
enne
obri boahen
enne wono abronye ene chama wuntumo na college shows in the MPP. Nanado say healthy campaign. Why not in this country when Nanado started this nonsense say
for 2 minutes
former president our be the president abo aduma chen even in 4 years no what dey twa 8 years ni bebre no o fra no Kowinsani me bo de kacha nse me bo
ma Kowinsani
o kacha stress so Kowinsani na babia Nanado watifi aduri wano acidi a etimi SPT wouldn't say abronya no spiti the same thing abet me aka
because o cancer asem kra me kra ba radio because say okay ati say mahama Kowinsani on sheda
exactly
because me cancer asem
na won so
kwesi practice
Wikipedia
no na that practice
na say Wikipedia dey buy no say na Wikipedia kwa dem kwa achiri because yan ne Nanado started here you started see
Wikipedia or WikiLeaks
WikiLeaks
Mr. Se duone
pona se wo kone do mu a emusie no musi na won timi nka say ya cigarette so na sanya cigarette ya dey
ntampe
na wusie na sanya cigarette abra de wonim no de ka tse so
adena ka sam say
fancy for your sabon samtawa
enunum no
to different from usiu
asebo etu wumpo atenden hu atawo to who read treasure
nenda wo say
nenne
now this year na
baby a wahyehyɛ na kodro ase watiti jata amoma wi abontem wana sa fie de no mowe was it healthy? There is nothing like healthy. MPP mubio. Bibi on Bakabia, the sins of the flag bearers on Mumbai say. Now who wants a sinner to lead them? At the fire for me, Ibakosa, you know, the boneno. Abu Afasono, Anna, Sabi, Omeli Ghana. How is that possible? And the President Kufuor, Adiano, I say every year. Fish na say free niti ni aka ni nyina enye hwe bio.
Thank you.
Nti na me ka ko se nyina ne say
Boadu Darko some meeting way was to tell his people say na me Bawumia na Bawumia can say me mediagu na me ma mome hu modin wo amemo mu ntini medwa ama Gabi kura wo hwe Gabi statement no kwa che say na nadon ne nkofo no madwa Bawumia nti say ne ye bo abusua de emfa ma bran abran na champion e de ne bai senior ye mu say yan wo say no mpo obey minister na abaya japade ne wo fomaton no obey president dia say Ghana no beton etiam pipi ni de ye consider no say gu UP ababa sha nan UP na waba no it is a matter of time to take them about 10 years for them to reconsolidate against now Mampeniku for the bro money na. Other than that, they are going to be like a football club. Metini dim rebi omusha kodoko 2-1 it become a very shocking thing. Kwa ebibire mukai. MPP be se kwa ebibire. And not kwa ebibire munka. Aha. Ebe se kwa ebibire.
Egu anom wo first division.
Well, baby omu wo crown se wuni. But omusha kodoko 2-1 you quite remember that mebo. Yeah. That na your movement. Na a movement for kwa ebibire. Sana MPP no ene ekwakoye. So Nanado, you can't stop the unhealthy idea one kasa we introduce you into the politics of MPP and the Ghana nyina. Wo why beneficiary e dey ababe di president ko wagu na wie. Wa ja party a sabi enchima bebo odin aka say Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ye the mantle of the MPP shine say the Ghana kan ho no. Oba be gu MPP to Ghana for gu MPP animu ase.
His name is Moro Yakubu, and Messian Banen Chambium. Of course, Ufra Sentiment and Moody, nature say money to and Mutu Canning. As a young concrete, Milia Abam, a bit, but this was joining feed on Facebook. Now, watch the watching Francis or say out. Mahuno Mr. The MPP will not come back to power anytime soon. Anytime soon again. So that's it. Rafael will I say things are not going on well with MPP. Ali Abdul Wahab say yeah, Fenu Bright and Science here. Kwabeno Wusu appear and so joining Ibrahim Modu Adams, Minuri Adams, Kumi Ahofe, and so Waha. Or see for NDC, what is wrong with it? Okay, we should be neutral very well. Judy Mensa, see both men and women. So that I think we've gone back. So over to my join now, so what's your opinion? Na yakoye nim topics na yeka ho asem no bi ni school die ya GS for the directive aba to headmasters near the anafin so MPP in sense me ekosui chief justice and some way ekosui ni nyina obetimi e de aba Facebook na yaka mo me aba
Otu
not me my bra 15 but he ended up doing 20.
Okay. So no, if you're Santa Reginament
and I know you also 20.
We know too much.
That's on the flip side.
Nah,
your time.
Edika no me sanchia etiefobium. Nah, I mean chia producers. Of course, mo bojuma.
Juma pai.
No. Juma mo bon Ghana ni so. Ya ba sa. Bi ade nda no, wan fan to efito. Se ba mabaso ene be ya de dan no a be kosa di djuma na amanfo no na minsanchia Ghana mampeni ene ne mpamfo de mu ye djuma na meka ne mpamfo a the various ministers and appointees are president di djuma. Now of course 9 months to 10 months in here you recorded first in history. You recorded any scandal within the party and also within the government. And we ain't been see that. President Akufo-Addo in the first 3 months, boss scandal, contaminated fuel. Yeah. Now 10 solid months, scandal bia
adomnia hwe
yes family and friends no crana scandal
yes
adomnia hwe
yes cash for seat na de nyina enti no be a president will be na say bona bad
what you say ministers of Mahama no omadi da ho
yes and Mahama attaxium
and
chief of staff attaxium say masa
yeah
they are being supervised strictly.
Yeah.
And no, it wouldn't me. Okay, yeah, you are on your own.
Was it not
communicators? Yeah, Mohammed defend
Facebook. And I me who say Haruna Idrusu. Oh, or call one of the schools. Was it Presec?
Yeah, Presec unannounced.
Was from
the gate.
Oh, Kali,
go from the gate.
Go to his constituency.
Unannounced.
This is a man who is a minister. But
yes, I
unannounced.
Very humble.
Yeah. Into no, we are president will be a in China sonko. Now Otu Darko.
Yeah.
Topic now they go upon so a very sensitive topic. Because we share SHS placement issues now. And starting that and that I'm saying I deal with in the beginning currency it will MPP time. Because time President Muhammad so and I'm from President Kufuor 2008 about President President Muhammad time they answer and say placement issues are yes issues we after say MPP for take over instead of say issue we yes we sympathize with the families any issues no mo come but as a government ya me ni under why ya bedan so na be go abonti omo de se kan be dwa nanka
chiremu ye
MPP for catch and say edutwum ne nkofo omo put measures in place no create confusion we now. That is why Uncle for brands, now you will be forced to come and pay money. Open school now, Obano. They say you are not getting it. Now Uncle for Kuntuna, someone must one more. So make me a boy when you presec when you make a story actually. Now me heard one of the telecos. And then me in charge of investigation of Momo fraud. And he should be banning me investigating. Now 17,000. But me probably further now me say a placement issue. Never pan say.
And the MPP. Okay, no.
Yeah, and the MPP. Sometimes now me hear one of the telcos, but been to me for telecommunication didn't do that.
Yes.
Me be in charge of fraud investigation, more fraud investigations.
What come on with you in baby?
Yes. Me probably some na go do. Baby, me say nimpa na say, oh, was send this scano in respect of school placement.
Oh.
Say ne ba no pay a brigades amano.
Do we pay?
Yes, ne nimpa na say, but me aya man, but charges in here. So he paid 17,000. Now, e do baby so omo ye na ade na reflect your system no moment me anye.
Now reflect.
Because now I'm the media friend take story nap into no it's a beer do na any about to me.
The first Nasara coordinator of MPP, National Nasara.
Yes.
Nasara. Kamadin Krado Bamuleta. Alhaji Laku.
Okay.
Abubakar Suleiman.
Okay.
Later sana Kamadin Moba.
Yeah.
Otuya, and put me on record. Otuya 20,000 Ghana cedis. Time on when I buy MPP what power.
Yes.
And stand on the back in your secondary school. Was it Wege?
Look at this.
He even came. He said it was Wege. Yes, I think Wege.
Wow.
Look at this.
One of the schools, that Wege or one of the Cape Coast schools. Otuya 20,000.
Wow.
My money ding. Me say Alhaji Laku.
Yes. So into the American I can't to so no. And to be proved at the end of me say no. A placement the American say masa. Would you sikano for what? Didn't say would you scan? Of course, on one admit it. So I'm say okay. And the Mary reverse scan back to sender no. The be up behind here then. Because I say to me justify why omutu say scan to umemoso.
Yeah.
What I say, a driver na we man no.
When you scan any.
When you scan any, Mary reverse scan back. And you know, how these things work. Them say ya nhwe ya ye beda. Na nego abonti and as obi de second bedwa nanka because some people for no omo de kaba no to once omo call
because ye ko campaign won kan
omo kan and the kaba is there this kaba no e ho no so ye ntumi and dismantle that kaba na
it's yeah system yeah di yeah come from your come madam it's yeah di
yes
are we saying say yeah a superior structure Abatuhana because if
you have been by the same system
the same system
that's make us say you are inheriting Otu ntina me say I'm not just saying call for old system for no more no omo hwe ade no they are the same people there we need a review.
There are
people who are not politically aligned.
Yes.
We are from more civil servants.
And people who are putting in place.
From war dada.
In place.
But me Sasana Tia. Why we not reassigning?
Yes, we need to review the system.
Yes.
And I have to do so.
A non-starter agreement. So when you say Crawford no adwuma na yɛdia reassign no me
nje ya two minister of justice say yes I review no na reset system na because it's they are out nyina no bash na come an
because me
the bash is against government
NSA system see about ya Fred
president Tom suspended software no
yeah suspended software no we are putting in place a more
robust system. And to say, yeah, Shannon, we are fit for purpose. What do we do? We change it because complaints never matter. And headmasters for brilliant unapproved fees. I've seen some of the receipts on social media. It's not the best. And you know, how do so boy but
it's doing well.
Yes, I saw show last week. I said the system has operated for so many years, and you know, we need a review. And me, I support that review. Say he needs to review the placement system.
Some of these things it should not tell.
It should not be okay.
No.
Because right. MP former
I don't even think they should tell Ghanaians we need a review. That's why we have put you as a minister. If we think we need a review,
yes.
We support you.
Every year, it be an MPP time. Let's ask them we see. And you know, are we incapable of, as a people to find a solution to it?
I don't think we are.
No, so we can't do it. And you know, Otu Darko, we sympathize with the parents, but as a government, I say they are necessary to deal with these commissions. Yeah, because Kabana war place, say yeah in Busa Kabana near Yen free war. Only the second began. Now, Nando, you know, Kufadu say
the CG the end last. We are near court.
Okay, former president, I say MPP should resort to what clean campaign, devoid of insults. Hey, any money more I know. Satente who etu ya utwa Otu Darko ye hu mfeja so say ya politics of insults etutwasem any vigilantism in Ghanaian politics President Akufo-Addo na start here. He started politics of insults, politics of etutwasem, politics of vigilantism. President Akufo-Addo na start here. Over as a Akufo-Addo tax. Ebopo afoko. Ewo MPP presidential prime minister almost apoko. Starting afoko ewo Alan Chamantin.
No pe chairman
no, na
nyenro.
MPP presidential prime minister no. Omko maye we le gono mu yina na ado no.
2007.
2007.
Yeah. You say I was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2007.
2007.
Yeah,
I'm the man.
I confirm do so.
Na say na chairman kan
na ese nunca tia. He has been dedicated. Why prophet o. Na say
hwem ne kai confrontation
Martin Amidu ko was anamu hwehwe confrontation mu awo ha Ghana. Wo mu kromfo pa na president Akufo-Addo.
Now he has been proven right. Osi ya hwehwem ne kai confrontation ma. And Akufo-Addo be the president.
That time na ode brofo dada grofo.
Yes.
Okakrante.
Grofo.
Na mani wu.
Na grofo de jomfo no. Wouldn't say a passage one 6 years no. I am koye no. Almost na crowd brofo no. Who can ya? Na brofo me no go say I'm going I'm crying. I don't know one can ya.
Entino. Osha. He's not trying to lock the stable door when the horse are dead. Because the governor must start at sim that it is on record. Can a Japan go for a say Abronya Onya TV no start here no Dr. Bamino Maniska not the start or the set it up. Yes, what was the sole purpose of Abronya studio no? Or set up to the dimping for them.
Cook say Kennedy ye be any so.
Yes. Abronya soft penny Archbishop. Now to that me I say Uber alarm is a me repeat some of in some conference of penny one.
Oh no. Even for Archbishop, even Otabokra many ningri krampo. There have been times and conform.
Yes.
Because I feel personally say any serious country anka Asian atu Asian ye de ne kotum
yes
untimi mfa CEO of a company kotum na board chairman or no ma directive no enter no any serious country can do that
no na decision making
no it in any serious country ko table so prison but even at that no
but Dr. Baumia shade no analysis no Dr. Baumia is the ultimate beneficiary of the Abronye no because we declare on also supporting
Baumia wetimati Abronye
ultimate no
that is one no search
that's one man discuss on set up studio no
ultimate and
this I want to source about say no they are we any enti poso
benefit you know it
and na kusibo afbeka che say Dr. Baumia training preko bi adnechi na say wo kwa yefro na wa hye ofita ye mfa abo preko yen den endi wachi enti sam preko Dr. Baumia training na edi omachi no so person o yes so person win MPP flagship no dia on divorce ne ho from sa preko no
Abronye kura bit mama Baumia lose same
oh yes
that job is there I guess
enti no nkofo na yo mu fie wie. What is President Akufo-Addo saying? And now say no when we say you see when we say he has come under attacks from two camps. Kinde Japan nko for more attacking the record. The same time the Baumia na esen ko eden o defending the records no. I say bone e course bia Akufo-Addo onu nka ho. Papa ne de yo no a. What I say? Yes. Enti oba come change the 10 cents of each candidate. Brian Champion Akufo-Addo e boss agenda we ya man no. Sinners. Oma ka change say and I say o men na Brian Champion ka say yen toss snitch hotels e man no. Who made the president Molo kan no. Who made the president mbo? What say yen to Ghana Japade man. Na be the president. Na be the president stand the better kro. Sa nimpa we. Ye need your man. Oma ka change say fertilizers say co farmers wo
near the akogusu bin
yes yes na Brian Champa what fertilizers
wo mo a edo afuo no wo mo dey afa ko
right so what a video na Baumia Dr. Baumia na say Brian Champa what the base in some of kind
yes
because anka fertilizer no di kan ko ya anka mom victory ana Dr. Brian Champa so chire mu say fertilizers ne crack was 6 months ahead ama oyi na atoshi a oye member of Kennedy Japan as an example so onumpo betimi e dia dance through the local government structure enti
na fertilizer no e could do a wa is not responsible parliamentary candidate anyway
he says something more damning esanka by now if OSPSC they attempted to smuggle it. By
no, as a minister, who are the ultimate responsibility?
And example, and wouldn't say Baumia for based on you are the same person who been a person saying to
Akronfo. Why wouldn't you say about me for the smuggler for
projecting him?
I'm not toying. But who be just simple who is the support to say yen to Abama no.
My mama fans back. Question what I said I know too. Please bring this panelists always. They make their program attractive and organized.
They're fast.
Will be having a guest.
No, to that.
Professional.
Yes, the madam is you. Madam is you. Oh, madam. Video now. So, you see, on the most serious note, you know. What you say nkofo na your fie wie but say anu Akufo-Addo or experienced politician no when we say no ade no e yakwatie Brian Champion because nsam na ba omia nkofo ni amoka no more damning and say an of finding a way to keep that and you know what is that no yen agenda o agenda no obo am Brian Champion
no politician forever
yes na ba omia. You see, 10 cents in the Baumia. Oh, my catch, say, yeah, in Ghana for him. Then the B tape no eliki and what?
Oh,
then the B say, anytime my MPP be call election biano, I'm the deep neck. I'm promise the people of Ghana, so maybe. Now, some promise no, Baumia need the credibility to make that promise to the people of Ghana.
Send your bay on Bejine decry as him.
Yes.
ɔsɛ wode ba make JJS to anim
ɔne ɔka waka
some promises say or the phone we cry mama phone we be mama cry on to me dey
na Cape Coast so odada wo ɔnya no kre
Cape Coast okay jina ka check Cape Coast for say on be see airport a make Cape Coast
my
ne boss president Kufuor buy ɔsɛ ba me abo am promise Cape Coast for say
me
see we yam
ɔno so de to ababaro
na not the assembly ka say I said the greatest achievement of the MPP in the northern region is the establishment of the Palugu Dam.
And $12 million spent. Yet you haven't seen anything.
Basically, the Yamfa so pombo from.
And what's a move?
Sound important to say. Yamfa to mention is that. I don't think the Ghanaian people are a fee. The Baumia, yeah.
I do too, so yes, no placement.
I do too.
I know the yes, there's a
Oh, someone can make a school placement as some Mr. Cabano.
Okay.
Cabano, the two almost do chum or set up Cabana. Our education ministry. Our more top placement
20,000, 30,000.
Oh, we are not that rigorous.
In any case, I mean, why am I even challenging you? Because
beyond
that crap. My site are large like
yes,
20,000.
But almost say yeah, do chum in Sunday Jumano no. In the Obia, Oba TV so Oba public we are now. Why you want to say saint? But who call the unknown call an akashi?
What's a take about? And
I'm going to 20,000. Confusing the system. No more people. Such a person you don't deserve to be president of Ghana.
No. He's a sinner.
He's a sinner.
No, you
for you. One day I see a man of contract now. One year,
he doesn't have emotional intelligence.
No, say Nano, Nanado, a man of contract, Papa Bia. A Ghana card day, one fan Shanensa, it's in common Kobo, a papaya or freeze tutu, they are no or done. Cannot tell how Abronia say, Abronia's woman is Japan man is 50. You are $50,000. So I'm saying, next time I bring a car, I think a special prosecutor. If you special prosecutor, me, I'm in because you saw a part of the cabin before set up. Yes, MPP set up some from protection. Now Ghana for permit MPP Kaba. Namoja one of appointment to Kufuor here no. Munim say a part of the Kaba. Special prosecutor are a part of the Kaba Kufuor this was say or call be bomb ban. And anytime some baby attorney general best or call me na special prosecutor any agenda kwa. Nancy can you forget what would not to read a letter? Exactly. What's your letter? I command chief of staff. You see, incompetence. Letter no chief of staff or whatever they command. Meanwhile, what on the X page, Twitter page, what cataloging the processes as so to what to extradite somebody. Chief of staff comes nowhere. No one is a trap against chief of staff.
So,
out to letter no, and chief is very intelligent.
Oh yeah, politician.
Very. Oh yeah, you lost that brother. Yes. What don't you setting up? Assume he says chief, you mistake. No, I say, oh, wait. Letter we shouldn't have come to me. Say, I'm respond. Yeah. Anka 1 month, 2 months. Attorney OSP press conference.
Chief for.
Say we chief for your man. You request information. Chief at Naso. And that chief is happy to conceal what information from the office because now about one we'll sue national television but chief being the intelligent and experienced politician wrote back to the attorney general office said this is the issue deal with the office.
They say attorney general no
until what say
no them say sanko attorney
on himself
that
attorney actually I'm say for docket and black.
No deputy attorney general.
Now maybe 2 investigators.
2 months in here.
Can for after the end the master me say
obo game. I don't put that I got for obo game.
E dia na can for okay to start with no make say me say send ne attorney general say ya confiscate buffer store guy na you know.
Yes.
Can for after enterprise insurance in India. What do settle so obeba? The bank need say. Data bank.
Data bank.
Adwuma. in the companies are Ghana. Yes, some of them say to so. Aye. Now buy no and I'm with my freezing account, you know.
Now why red alert when extradition process is why
companies I think that the station crowd. The station once I say companies no in law me lawyer there but separate legal entity. Any gina wo mu but say wo to me ba
Sedu Agongo baby obia no be papa metia wo. Sedu Agongo Heritage Bank.
Aguno.
Wonim ne enti ayegu no.
And the limited.
Yes. Ebia sikati asam ne yo. Ebia na mram yaka ebia.
Yes say.
Yes say.
Wonya out of corruption or the bank.
Me wa improve you.
Nso mo chede gu no.
Ya gu no. Na ono deserve mercy.
Dabiu na si yengu no.
Ono deserve mercy.
Eba ne say ne de yensa eto honam guy na dey say ba fast or guy no.
Yeah, wahab
right ben na ka ban so so.
Ana baby your friend intia.
Ebe freezing account.
So who say intino OSP no there or you part of the MPP cabal. Nti ya Ghana fa pam cabal na. E say ya pam we so. Because and yes sir, hwe abana Ghana for tournament to keke.
We expect something.
Yes, especially accountability. One of the key issues are Ghana for President Mohammed.
Possible candidate.
What I say?
You demand them liver. Near the people.
Yes, and all of them qualify.
What I say? OSP no. SP no. Not deputy SP.
Because OSP no. OSP President Akufo-Addo never intended to fight corruption with OSP.
Gimmicks.
No. Or setting up to hunt the NDC. And so Obi and wa fall out with the NDC. Matamidu.
And ordinary choir.
Yes.
Mother serpent of all
corruption.
Wo mu kronfo po atetiamo.
Na wo ye
penny ba. Akufo-Addo no kron no na.
No fisa Matamidu e be hunt NDC for. Martin bibia onye bibia ngensi NDC ni bia. President Mahama Kra President Akufo-Addo shot to the OSP some investigating. OS investigation ba che say bibia nimu. So Mr. Abe issue no President Akufo-Addo there yen there.
And you was the issues this.
Me the issues this no.
Thomas.
Crocodile John because politics of insult. Any dem ko free tumna left right center no start here. Etiwa abram de ko twika afa ndisi for so. O makọ bring etiwa. Ade tinya President Akufo-Addo so mo chiri bi kakra wa etiwa. Na obi ade mienu obi anu ande miensa. Minji ni se atar na etiwa Pentecost for ye crusade wo ho.
Dabi tuo.
Anana CS for ye crusade wo ho. Na ye to na kasa wa etiwa. And so the then opposition leader came to endorse it. Say no smart tax no. Yes. Nende. They would do no. Bible said they will be bana will be gunu.
And one now be
better. Nti the President Akufo-Addo edua no. Enende omutwe.
Na one fra bronya na chama wontumi anka obi. Omo na ade. And now you see almost no ordinary party persons so.
They
are regional chairmen
yes.
Who are part of National Council.
Now want to me didi a woman, a whole vice president with nothing.
Send a name Menka.
Oh, yes, no, was very pretty. What I say? Such a person. Yes, I said yes, I'm Fatawano. So me say President Akufo-Addo need the moral rights to call for the meeting now heading of friend. And it's an attempt to say, I best to appoint me from the taxa. I'm going to launch against Prayer Champion.
I know behind you. Damn
because I say about me in Nama. Say, I can say about me, your trophy. How dangerous no. One G and you. Say, Siano, President Akufo-Addo, the NDC for Boadu. Say, some cover about me, I was up, I don't know quite for no. I know correct. And in them young President Akufo-Addo, my trim with Baumia. I have nothing to do with Baumia again. And see, Otu Darko, medicinal President Akufo-Addo will need the moral high ground to call for the meeting that he called for. In the best year.
Very well. With that court here. What the year no two. Ompaka krama mama, what?
Mama no. Aye. Unim advice am the bemano.
Famanwe.
Or visit psychiatrica. Near here na adwuma beboa no.
Oh, I mean.
Na enya atem didi so person me withdraw
that we withdraw say psychiatric dey net me come but the person kire mu
the devil is always in the detail. Mami
according to nneɛma tete kyerɛ sɛ wɔaduru baabi no during the process wohu no sɛ deɛ bɛyi sɛ ba mmoa nti wode fa prominent personalities bi ɔmo wɔ ɔman mu ha
nipa mmienu so
nipa mmienu ɔmo ka bi a
ɛwɔ
mu ɛma ɔmo de to president Mahama anim sɛ Mahama no bɛ resign na ne benefits biara due no as Supreme Court justice no near the amount. Saa nkɔmmɔdie no every wa pɛ na Mahama kɔ court sɛ process no koraa no sɛbi wɔne process no anya adwen na yɛne watena ase aka asɛm wanso obiara mfɛtu ansiwo so sɛ bra bɛka saa nsɛm yi na mfa mpanifoɔ yi so no ɔmo nkɔka president Mahama
so no soma mpanifoɔ no
eti wo wasoma mpanifoɔ no makɔka sɛ na owie na asa kɔ court a what does it mean ɛsɛ sɛ yɛmfa mmara no nyɛ adwuma ɛne yɛde mmara no yɛ adwuma yɛde mmara yi yɛ adwuma nso baabi aka akɔ no aka ma na akɔka wano aduane ti asɛm ne o ɛndi deɛ nanka wo hu sɛ bɛbɛ nti anka wo pɛ saa akonya with president Mahama no wa na abogu ye ɛna neɛ wankasa na wonim sɛ bɛba no ɛbaeɛ because sɛ na wonim sɛ sei na bɛba a ɛnka wo nkɔ saa mpanifoɔ no na so nka sɛ okay saa adeɛ no metwɛn ma ne si ne yɛyi madi a saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa bɛbɔ me nti mesrɛ sɛ bɛbɔ me paa deɛ moma me resign na kakra yɛde bɛma bia no na me de akɔ and of course judge war high court to crown or you retire with your salary. You retire not to talk of justice. Supreme Court justice. So adodo dia no nanka wani mu pa. Ena ahwere no. Na ne nti ameka say also visit say ye nyina no mental health a serious issue mayo.
You taking it for granted.
But you taking it for granted. Sane ade na si akwakosie no. Ne 21-year service a wɔyɛ yɛ nyinaa wɔtan a wɔwɔ ma NDC ne president Mahama aban any other people Mahama no wɔyɛ meme because according to Daniel Ofori any Daniel Ofori petition or treaty a na nya political ɛyɛ nneɛma a wɔyɛ tia no a ɛmfa politics ho bibia what tell you sorry problems I wanted to do sorry nyai the arrogant posture na mami wo look at how
unique
otimi eskimi emma afenoma kese me court sada na ni institute Supreme Court judges
okokos 12 o'clock 1 o'clock na
constitute panel na di LGBTQ na me say MPP for no kan wasema na ya me ya to the stand say hey you had that opportunity obidi ko court ana meboa
yes
obidi ko court no
o man transam no so
besine domelevo the whole nation including some MPP bigwigs babonte beka say look ne mode ya papa na nye papa no ko court when the chief justice and now say yeti telefon wo die so no ye domelo de ne nye ne fa ahudie ne yetiatia so domelo vo boni a we ne de hen se osafo manfo bo man kro ne kro associate bo man kro no na ohun se ye kro no no de abetu dwa na o deal with kro no ne boni a wa ye nyina no
na se kufa do be cap kro no se che no be yiwadi o on ka frem po what be ga je ne se
ayi
party for ye gana me say
wa ko akiri ayi mami ya ne papa we omudi ni 40 days na no ayi
adjust yes
what say o man pani akufu adoma no ye hwehwemu for school feed ya no mo den samedi kofu den samedi de o mo nko na creating samedi wo krom ase
like what is their relationship between them and Samanfo?
That's about me ka chen so mo yi Samanfo ye fi
na that system now build here now mo say robust no NSS system say the intimi nwa ban bi on and na o say si bi nko adi 500 I don't call 500. No, now I say
is the brain behind it too.
Exactly. Now I say Kronua Abaso nyina technically.
Okay.
IT and omodi wi.
Yes.
oh yeah, robot system.
Yes.
So system where the independent titi.
I do want his signals bureau IT no dey.
Yes, IT.
Oboy kron. Enti sanko for where the IT Alhaji Mahmood Baomi and Waba na economy no dey ba na osesa ko IT na no. Afa ni e say say na ye krono ntia.
Economy ne gin nsem no no dwan kwache.
Exactly. Say wona krono no wo. Nse economy no technically say wo ye no ahwe ni ya. Even though IT aspect no wo ho but who concentrate on the physical economy IT no dey process keka FM because IT no nipa na pia ni furuma de niema ye dey egu so
the garbage guma garbage
it was SB ne credit card no o wi sika egu so a
8 million.
Hey, and the chief justice tokonu baby what about bedroom no here help adwene ni stable na no de meti ya kwa mma say we here help because you see what say President Mahama our famra kwan so ede yi ni free wa famra kwan so appointed chief justice emra kwan mu no ye kwa covet no parliament no also will block this process no how is that possible and answer sorry no say mami ni okakeke mo hwe na adwimu because obi enu ho na adwimu da ho a wotemra pa bumra na mami was say the law is the law na me bo 21 year service mami and I say the president didn't saka wa appointing na afamra kwan so and as we speak baby enu obi betimi na be aka I didn't say born the President Mahama Bumra biaso. President Mahama Demra no ye adwuma to the letter. One more a MPP fu a mo ye lawyer fu anim difu nyina no. Edo mo no to mo bia ka se process ne de eyemra kwan so ano. Kwan ya President Mahama fa so yi yewura bafo boni eyemra kwan so. Kwan ya Speaker of Parliament I refer bafo boni to the vetting committee you know eyemra kwan so. It's the ben na mami was stopping.
And Article 146 can't say committee need a report in the bar. The president is obliged.
Yes.
Was it
only twice
shall act.
Was it the president shall act?
Yes.
And that is a recommendation of the
exactly.
Problem almost shout to bro.
Yes. I'm saying mandatory.
Uko 2013 election petition.
Oh, yeah.
Almost a shot. Almost a shot. The one presided sha
yes.
Na most na monte sha is obviously missing from your dictionary. Nti ya basre ya ma me no here help. Here baby odini tipempem kono. One way ano akonya akumayare enso aka ho. Because sotro mienu na amanani hani
Inti mi peka krabi mano.
Oh, na se baby adre, why sika na de kope kakra no de ama no.
Too late.
Emra no mami na timra na si o.
Na ni so atan no.
Ai, mami no what timra na si o. Enu nti no de koto sampanifo mienu enu se da bi, me tram ye yi media sa na ma we nyina no. Me sanka. And according to lawyers omunim di okro Martin Pebu ne, ai Kwame Nkrumah historian.
Yes.
I say, "Hey, mami, what na si yi na?" San 21 year service a obebre nyina ayekwo.
Me kura me can say she should exit. She should plan her exit.
Yes.
On negotiating with the committee. And can say be saying this committee could say okay, this is the position and advise president say we recommend.
Accordingly recommend.
But I want to say once the committee's proceedings kicks in, the option of resigning no will be. Nze say time now ma President Mahama.
That should have been the case.
But that was the beginning stages.
Because so almost starting process now. Emrana.
Yes. Nobody can truncate that process.
What is it? Eti baby Mahama na dru no hiamwa. I am not sure say she is getting express ideas from people who are giving her genuine advice with regards to that issue. Afanyoma kenom. So omo nim say niam omo aye no krom ha no se maame no free ho asama to
maame no you one of their safeguards.
They use maame no in a wrong way.
Yes.
Affecting maame no personally.
Yes.
And before na you yodum and resign it mo yi maame na di and one afanyo ma kese say we say ye twa sabia to ama e china bi
free and fair
no mo free and fair elections promo a
say no okodi apenyom wachi ye yiwe say no entitlement apenyo di obegin S gracia until we amend that law of S gracia apenyo begin
yes
and maame no so ama nsema na e kafa no say oye MPP women organizer na bam
exactly
how say you say you based on the law now kofa lawyer
Akofa
MPP he was attorney general. The second person is Wakofa equal to
MPP lawyers. Akwano obo fixed matches no.
Said
that fixed matches no.
Ona no ne japa.
What about fixed matches? Akwaye no asa Akofa no so meye lawyer. It is a political game na ke ebo a. Who didn't say and can survive.
Chatu chikata.
What for chatu anke no ano no. And can narrative no be some from a point na and you see how MPP communicators and MPP big wigs and an kasama mama no they have become spokesperson for you, so it became a Yera Kosi Pratt was it they are not helping the woman.
Yes.
Because somebody then can for politics in Hokra. I am Rano Narcissus Article 146. No, saying I am fine a day, and faso. Now, a quiet say, Mameno, a drew baby cry, no, fat MPP near crabby, no, a quack to camera, just the CDD, baby, or moody near Cotania, the Avada is so moody, Comabi, Mameno. Massa, near my way at Tassum. This I bet 7 year junior son at Tina Sadi or Begiatum. Eti ni maame na ye no nenye ogusu ye abesi ba bia ye drui say ohia mental help. And you see Ghana nko you taking mental health not serious.
For what she's going through there, she needs mental
help. She needs it.
Yeah.
Counseling.
Cancel no. So na sanya wo de ya wo kan escafo wo krom wa say yan je ntoboa ne fa
mama
na sesi ya mrai de ye ho hwia enye ye ba bia aba akoto
aji isu se sedu agongona ompe kakra mai ma to kunu na papa we de wada ma wo ma eden
popular request
alaji sedu agongo pe kakra ma to kunu ne mo eden
say ai mama kesi papa say
I know the mama rabi mama kedi
say me say papa de kakra to ase
I want the fact that
I so to kunu de yon fa kakra to ase
na start fund wa
I start fund no exactly na ba ko de nsanka ya me nu kure de nsanka
the lead fundraiser
so eti mesre she needs help, people that is closer to her offer no a better help by offering her some mental health na ye kan wasem because nipa there if you have worked for 21 years na ne sefata wo bia no sebi wakuma bi see she's too emotional
na who kosam
mami no asa we too emotional asa semono efi asem bi na aba
no me say for bit me
bia o yo ba so o say ma be retire emotional
no fi say for bit me
me kwatete ne baby say o say PNDC time o ma mi o so papa bi affected edunti so hu an this
ati be omo ye proceedings no wana omo planning no
fa there no edunti as ya said that say person bring it back memories na say na mami a no say the law is the law na e ka say na law no baby do be kwakotena so does it
the law says that your matter should be heard in camera. You are the same woman our chief justice you wanted a waiver of a constitutional provision.
Exactly.
So constitutional provision you want a waiver.
Why the money was the money where the lawyer
possible.
Why the money was the money where the let's temper justice with mercy. A day bonnet na the question here.
So
every day.
Mami unsa omo.
Yes.
Enti niema wa ye no krom ha.
First na abamrem na.
Ani baby a wa ba bedro no. Empire papa bia no be free ordinary Ghanaian bi wa ba o apart from MPP for you yodum. Woman so na UP promise abeyo. They don't even know their future. Ya no be say chief justice ye na yes we ba o me bada bay. Chama wuntu bi asema ko say Mahama wo on be bada bay. Da be no be ba. Mo party ankasa no nya election na mo hia o. Mo hia nsiesie. What MPP need anya election
omuhian leadership. Now sa leadership is what they don't have. Sir, what they omampani Kufuor to nchen. Na Kofana na do danko Kufuor do say party at it. And of course big wigs to say Rekubro Benum. That is what they are saying. And
Omampani Kufuor cry we respect him, but what need to nchen kra na yedi. And you dey say Omampani Kufuor ne be di ba me ho dance here ma see enkoto abama no. Meanwhile Omampani Kufuor no nim say ba me e bomb. And you no turn am.
I recommend him in a wrong way. Yes, so no crowd him say him for asem.
Don't me yet me Kufuor sin nchen. He's part.
Him say him for asem onya asem. Now what me adjepene ababa yes a campaign bonny you are no say complaining. It's me no way adwen, but at least in terms of comparison Omampani Kufuor ye far better than another than Kufuor. Eti yabasre wo mo ebe ye maame tokunu. What she needs right now enye court nsensem ne sa ne ma na oye no e mental health em fa na se na ye na efutu obi aso ni ho a che fa kodidi sini Otu Darko asem do le sense bio efutu obi enu a che fa kodidi
akra kodi
sika no afa ne trim nti ye besre
na yenka etifo se yenso ye yentoboa ha koma ma metokunu
kanya Boadu ka
sisi ano ye senior bossa ono e penyi a ye dwane atwane alaji sedu agongo
o me seed capital
o me seed capital
ye fan to ase na fe tie for so
ye fe o de ye de command obem so onkokot
wonko oh sa futu obi anu a che fa kodidi
Otu Darko
moro thanks yeah kwa say and hwe ni ho ebebo baby ho ho ebebo 45 we may miss her oh until I say, that's the 45 about 543.
Otu Darko,
producer we for
na since I say me see ye,
see na 5 minutes per my word. Wait, sorry.
Oh, say mini akene nyina anti no.
That be kwam question na yes I said
mini aso no kan went ye. Look, since I say me see ye, be sinde. Mamini together with the MPP, Oma file almost 9 applications at the court. Me say we know the fresh application one file one. Me say, the prostitution of the judicial process and abuse of the court system. Asamba akuru the court. What's seeking injunction in the first place to injunct the committee? On boguye. What's the primary facial evidence? We not president Mama said here no. What we call omboguye. Would every application of the Supreme Court be on my bogu?
And the law is the law.
And says here no one in she is trying to use the back door for reinstatement. Article 146 committee no. So move your medjuma. That is the finality. You cannot appeal.
You can't open
to me, there's no express law. And as a constitutional provision, I just say, the committee ni wie na adwuma. You able to review. No. That option is not there.
Supreme Court in Timbongo.
No. But the audience is saying, no, she's trying to use the back door. And some now were complaining that they are not court abegunu and none was a package.
Refining on was
the sample was up so in giant bath bunny.
From being vetted.
Now, Seigneur President Kufuor na ma membu ye foa and cannot the woman undo time as someone appointing chief justice because there were more senior judges.
Only says Sisi Aminoka say Bafu Bonnie is the senior most.
Yes, the senior most.
They didn't correct.
Yes, and you know the President Mahama President Mahama has respected that.
Meanwhile, President Mahama could bet me a call.
Yes, for
jumping Bafu Bonnie.
Omampani Kufuor na didn't buy less.
And at the time there were more senior qualified senior judges including Bafu Bonnie. President Kufuor
we shouldn't lose sight on it.
Yes.
So Omampani Kufuor and the Bafu Bonnie back.
Yes.
Entianka Abbey Obi Ebekas when they say Bafu Bonnie crowd related to Nkrofo.
Yes.
Meanwhile, based on a Jumapa, why you
Omampani Kufuor the best Supreme Court. But I think say
Supreme Court is not making.
Okay.
Say Supreme Court no na when do on my bed
yes. But Uncle Bianco back say we show lineage na baby we free kwa na. But President Mama onye vindictive.
And a Drew Bafu Bonnie
President Kufuor. Because he's come to do no so see enfema no. Ma miss there be ye njante no. The process no ye no. Or the acquisition no. For me, it's an instance in futility. And the see baby because Obakaya Tajisikata case na call court of appeal no. What say a complaint say court of appeal for say on being defense at the time there was no case against him. Court say yes. I saw case on being defense no. Many reasons why there some open defense. Or court of appeal, the court of appeal agreed with him, but Omaka says it is not enough to overturn the decision court not taking. So the outcome, court no question. What's the end game?
There is no review with that decision.
Yes, the Supreme Court cannot even reinstate you because there's no clear express what provision in the Constitution any law.
Committee
that's the final.
Shall act.
Yes, and president are there only option choice. So committee ne kasa ma in differ, president will go by it. Committee ne kasa will differ, the president is bound to act by it. And you know, me when we say assembly here now, you can't say you 20. Say energy now we tebi wa master now they tebi assembly from the courtroom and the committee proceedings. Now they have a public domain to discuss no. Fasa energy no confront allegations in committee proceedings. Ma mi so njintum. O tebi asem say kan in camera kan kokom e be gen radio ni TV so discuss the content of the issues. Yes. I say we the courtroom when I say we want fight camera. The delegation about say what disika what to ba what to pedi ama ba eni wukunu omun deserve it.
O say boneketwa.
Now this allegation but this serious allegation say what misappropriating government funds.
O say boneketwa.
We confront this allegation with all your strength, you know. We be not one thing. Now what I am here. There's a committee there you are. And baby, but there's other many criminal court proceedings. No, what can fire you go to? Don't say you go to almost submit. I go to almost submit fake evidence. Fake.
And criminal.
Yes.
Criminal. If you want now, to go into it properly.
When you response at the buyer, a perjury in law. When you response at the buyer, or so idea is just a lawyer. It's a client today. Document manner.
So you don't verify documents of your client.
You verify.
That is an unintelligent answer. Unintelligent answer.
But that is not intelligent at all.
Yes.
Every lawyer, you verify your information
because of your own integrity.
Exhibit where you're from.
Exhibit. Yes.
It's exhibits now. What they corner. You know, something that is misleading.
Yes. And
as a lawyer,
as a whole judge,
you are responsible.
As a whole judge, to be concocted evidence. And look at a criminal. I am misbehavior. Anybody know? Say a judge, who to me table idea any home. Say you think they dance in FA from protecting. So, for me, until I make a beginning, make I said the audience is abuse and prostitution of the court process because who follow frivolous applications upon what applications I can see baby and so Otu Darko 1 month 5 minutes per na me hu ni say
stop you there say na go so
oh okay nti me call nti no wo hwa attorney general former attorney general go for your board am be ka kire say by virtue of the fact say tado sorry any chance gata e come petitioners no NDC for na file petition. So in the same token, he be say, and you know, a MPP force they defending Anna. Because Godfrey Dame, yes, I recall to Vincent Asefa. All these people were at the forefront of defending her. I'm going to court man. And you know, are we justified when we say, or MPP women organize Anna?
Strongly.
We are justified to say that, Anna. And you know, I can just say, Sasema ba. The allegations are too so serious allegations. Committee ni we will do committee report now. Almost say joye no a misappropriation, misapplication, and wanton dissipation of what public funds. These are what serious issues. Confront issues, no. Deal with the issues in the courtroom. We say yama ukumetra ngobi. Na when you get the order na.
We are back to say yeah man sentence you all court those one mama kuna ma mama meriama
I want a serious business
behave like a small child.
Yes
me patro say the one we see
I want a serious business
and how dey see
Otu my mainland here
afen na mainland here na Lufthansa na dey back na land for 1 minute
what was that yeah buy President Muhammad says I'm born about to be a because you buy no.
That's 1 minute.
Now inflation is 23%, 23 what percent?
25.
23.5%. That 25%, no. The rate at which an animal cost no, too much. But you say you buy it, about single digits, 9.4%. A good tobacco chain say the prices of over 4,000 commodities have reduced. You know, you're stabilizing your money, and then a man for everything.
Yes, boy, looking at single digit inflation.
Yes, that figures, like as a figures, you can't debate
on the
figures
face of the paper.
Yes.
Looking at how dollar.
It could be 17.
Yes, they say the whole trend.
But I can't say, but we $4 no on the 4. But I found 3.5. And your phone 3.5.
Thank you.
Or the could do 17 cities. Yeah, but to about where economy discussions.